Okay, so if you're a gamer, there's one question on everyone's mind, right? What is Nintendo doing next? Yeah, we're all waiting for the Switch too. But what if that's only half the story?
I mean, seriously, the entire gaming world is just holding its breath for Nintendo to finally show us what they've been working on. We're all dreaming about it, right? More power, way better graphics, just the next step for that amazing hybrid design. The hype it's off the charts.
But here's the thing. What if that one super powerful console we're all picturing, what if that's just one piece of a much, much bigger puzzle? A smarter plan. What if Nintendo is getting ready to pull a classic Nintendo move and surprise every single one of us?
And that surprise, well, it might just be this really interesting new rumor that's been bubbling up. The thinking is, Nintendo isn't just making one new console, they might be making two.
And here it is, the big one. A new report is suggesting that a Switch 2 Lite could be in the works. But the craziest part, the part that really gets you thinking, is that it could launch way, way sooner than you'd ever expect.
Okay, so that right there raises a huge question, doesn't it? Why? Why would Nintendo do that? The market is already so competitive. Why would they split their focus, split their audience with two different consoles right out of the gate?
Well, the thing is, the answer might not be about taking some brand new risk. It might be about doing something that's already worked, like really well. To get why a Lite model makes so much sense, you just have to look at what they've done before. It's all in their playbook. So yeah, to really see why this whole rumor feels so plausible, let's just hop in a time machine for a sec. Let's go back a few years and look at the original Switch, because trust me, the precedent is definitely there. Remember this? This was just genius. First, you have the original Switch, this game-changing hybrid console for your TV and on the go. But then they dropped the Switch Lite. It was handheld only, a little smaller, a bit tougher, and, this is the key, way cheaper. Boom! Just like that, they were hitting two completely different groups of people with the exact same library of games.
And man, did it work. The Lite wasn't for everybody, and that was the whole point. It was that perfect, cheaper way to get into the Switch ecosystem. You know, for kids, for families who needed a second one, or for anyone who just wanted the most portable version possible. It ended up being a huge, huge seller for them.
Okay, so we get the why now, right? It's a proven strategy. But the part of this rumor that gets really exciting is the when. The timeline is what could make this whole thing so different from how Nintendo usually operates.
If you look back, Nintendo has a pretty standard pattern. Step 1, launch the big main console. Step 2, spend a couple of years making a ton of amazing games for it. And then, Step 3, usually around the 2 or 3 year mark, they release a new version, like the Switch Lite or the OLED, to get sales booming again.
But see, this is where the rumor flips the script. The whole idea isn't that a Switch 2 Lite would be one of those mid-cycle refreshes. No, the theory is that Nintendo could launch it way sooner. Maybe even at the same time as the main Switch 2.
So let's just imagine this is true for a second. What does that say about Nintendo's master plan? It points to a super aggressive, really confident strategy, a two-pronged attack to basically grab the whole market from the second it launches.
Think about it. The normal plan is flagship console for the diehards, then build the game library. But with this new theory, that third step, releasing the cheaper model to bring everyone else in, that could happen right alongside step 1, not years down the road. And a move like that, that's not just about giving people options. That's about market dominance. It's about not leaving any space for the competition. If you've got a high-end machine for the core fans and a cheaper one for families and casual players, all on day one, wow. You could basically lock down a huge chunk of the market right away. You'd be setting the tone for the whole generation.
All right, so while we're all sitting here waiting for that official announcement to finally drop, what does all this speculation actually mean for us? The people who are actually going to play these things.
Let's just break it all down, nice and simple. First, yeah, the Switch 2 Lite is just a rumor for now, but it's a rumor that makes a ton of sense when you look at Nintendo's track record. Its purpose would be clear, be the affordable, super portable option. The real game changer, though, is that it could show up early. And what that would signal is that Nintendo wants to have the perfect console for every single type of gamer, right from the jump. And that really leaves us with the big question, doesn't it? If Nintendo actually does this, if they put two boxes on the shelf on launch day, one the full-power, feature-packed flagship, and the other a smaller, cheaper, portable-focused Lite, which one do you buy? Are you going for the powerhouse, or is the portable the one for you?